Alright, there we go. Just had to make sure that the right category was up, because one annoying thing I will say about the Twitch on over here on console is that it will auto-select, when you go live, it will change the game category, and it always defaults to standard World of Tanks, and this is a very different game from that. So we're not playing standard World of Tanks, we're playing World of Tanks console. But without further ado, welcome to the stream. We're here back. It's the Sunday weekly noon stream. Started about a minute or so early. We're back here with another round of World of Tanks. We're going to be continuing on the AMBT contract grind, as well as just trying to make some further progress on the Patriot season. I'm at stage 42 with 36 days left, which is pretty achievable if I'm going to be honest. This last week I barely touched this game. If I'm going to be honest, I don't think I actually touched this game since last week's stream, because this last week has been insanely busy. I did, of course, have the Modern Warfare 2 veteran campaign stream this last Wednesday, which was very fun because I'm almost done with that, but, you know, we're making steady progress on that, and then looking where we're at on the AMBT challenge. We're at stage 4, so we're just a little under halfway done with the AMBT contract. I am still not sure whether or not I'll be able to actually finish it, given that the last 2 or 3 stages are a lot denser in terms of actual objective XP gain, and there is, let's see how many are, 43 more days left in this contract. So I think it certainly is doable. We're going to see, of course, depending if I keep dedicating streams to the just this grind, or if I start alternating a little bit, because I may, after all, next week switch it up and do another X-Defiant stream. But still a lot of work, because right now we're trying to get 16,000 damage dealt, which is a decently high amount of damage to do. 4 kills of enemy tank destroyers or artillery, which is a little bit more niche, and then earning 18,000 XP, which is actually probably the easiest part of this stage in any medium tank that's tier 5 and up. And so, well, that means we're going to be continuing. We're going to be continuing to be more or less unofficial medium tank mains going forward. And so, given that tier 7 is where my medium tanks that I like to progress with are, we're going to be starting off with the Panther, the good old historical Panther, which is probably the best of the next 3 tanks, to be honest, because the T-43 is kind of mid, the T-34-1 is okay, but I currently don't have, actually I do have the accuracy skill, but that gun just takes an eternity to load, and then I'm dreading already the T-34-100 again, because that tank is kind of mid as well, but it's got the better gun now. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the queue here with the Panther. I also do have, because I am a massive, massive football fan, or soccer here in the US, I do have the Euro on my other display, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. You might hear me, depending on how England do against Serbia, start cackling, just incapable of stopping my cackling, depending if England somehow bottle this game against Serbia. There have been good games. I'm a big football fan, so I've been enjoying the fact that the Euro's here. Tier 7 battle, that's a dub for me. But the Euros are pretty fun. This started on Friday, yeah, and it's been pretty fun to watch overall. But today's actually had some good games. I enjoyed the game earlier between Slovenia and Denmark, but now it's Serbia-England for the last game of the Euros today. And I don't know. I will laugh incredibly hard if England find a way to mess this up. And well, we're on Liberty Falls, which I'm going to be honest, Liberty Falls is probably one of the smallest feeling maps in this game to me. I remember playing the heck out of this map years ago when it was actually in the game. And well, ever since it got reintroduced at the beginning of the Patriot season, I've seen it many times, and it's not a bad map. I will admit, it's not a bad map at all, but I think at higher tiers, it feels absurdly small. It's a good low-tier map. Higher tiers, it's just like, you don't move very far and you're already bumping into the enemies, which I guess to some people is great, but to me, I'm like, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, yep, there we go. Yep, see, that's the problem. There we go. Yep, jeez. So already lost a good chunk of my health because, of course, there's, you know, everyone and their mother camping that ridge line. I will admit I was being too overeager on that push, but I don't know, it just... I don't like spawning on this side. This side is my least favorite to push in anything that's not a heavy tank. Well, at least I'll try to rack up some spotting assists. Okay, so you already spotted a couple of tanks up on that ridge. Also, yep, there we go. Now I'm low enough to where I can just blow the ammo, the repair kit. They've just been punching right through the upper glacis like no tomorrow. Even with the angling. That KV-1 is being very bold. A little overeager. Yep, there he goes. Gets absolutely shredded by the Yag Panther. Yeah, I'm backing off. There we go, yep. Nope. Can't get me. I'm fine with racking up the spot assist at the very least, but that, oh, that explains why. They have a Stur Emil up there. Okay, so they're distracted, so that's allowing the Thunderbolt to start moving up a little bit. I would definitely appreciate if you could get some eyes on some of those tank destroyers on the ridge line, because they are absolutely a problem for me. Okay, so we spotted the Yag Panther, but I know the Stur Emil is still up there, and that was the Ickwagen. I'm in a bit of a dangerous spot here, because if I get spotted, I'm probably going to die to the Stur Emil. Yep, there I go. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this stupid Sherman. This fake Sherman. Take advantage of, oh my gosh. Take advantage of the KV-3 being distracted. Of course he eats the shot off of the track somehow. There we go. Alright. So we're staying alive, getting myself a kill. So thankfully it looks like all three of the tank destroyers that were previously up on this ridge just blasting me to pieces moved off because the western flank is moving up. There's the IKV. Oh, I tunnel vision too hard on the Stur Emil right there. I forgot about the Yag Panther real quick, but he's the last guy, so this is a GG. Come on, y'all, you can get him. He's panicking and bumping into my wreck. This is a battle right here. There we go. And so a dub to start off the day, that's a pretty good sign, I would hope. So I'm making my way through, because unfortunately it's taking a little bit of time, because it's a massive, massive XP grind for the Tiger 2, which I understand why they made it where the Panther can get to the Tiger 2, but I also kind of hate it, because it just kind of makes the grind for the because I could buy the Panther too, but I want to make the Panther an elite tank. I just feel I'd like doing that for completionism's sake. So it just really kind of annoys me to a good degree that they make it where the Panther can also research the Tiger. I just kind of think it doesn't. You might as well just go through the Tiger one if you want to get the Panther, the Tiger too. Makes no sense to then make it an absurdly high 100k XP grind to get the Tiger through the Panther route, but that's just me. And so now, oh boy, the T-43. So Hidden Village, another tier 7, so that's nice. We're getting some actually good matchmaking here to start the day. Unfortunately, we got a double artillery battle, which is always an instant stinker to a degree. M12 and an M44. Alright, here we go. Oh boy, an SU-85. Good luck surviving this one, boy. So they got Tiger P, which is always a tough cookie to crack. We'll see what we can do with that. EBR Hotchkiss spotted over there. Alright, what's up, Chinu? There we go, a good shot. Didn't take much in return, that's fine. Oh, there's an Artie. Please kill him. Oh, there we go. Ooh, he spotted a couple. A Panzer IV, I think that's an S. And a T1 Heavy, I'm not too worried about those. Oh, it's a P43 Biss. I can absolutely handle that. He just bounced, I bounced him easily. 45 TP, that guy's gonna be a bit of a stinker to deal with to a degree. God, the stupid artillery already got me honed in. Please take a shot at that M12. Yep, already tracked, that's fine. Bounced another shot because of the armor angling, thank you. How much you want to bet it's the M44 that's actually taking some shots off at distance from me? Someone needs to help me. I need a heavy tank up here to brawl with this. There we go. Distract him. Spotted another heavy. Oh, the Tiger P. 45 TP's backed into a corner. That VK-20 I keep bouncing, which I'm fine with. Nope, another track. That's fine. Bounced. Not a good angle on that. Well, hello. Welcome back into the chat, Shaz. Glad to hear you're back in here. There we go. Shot into that cheek armor. God, this stupid artillery just wants me dead. There goes the Tiger. You need to just give up, bro. You failed to do any damage to me, VK. There we go. Congratulations, you did your first bit of damage to me. There we go. Got a nice kill there. And I remember you, Shaz. Yeah, I'm doing well. How about you? A good start here. Okay. What's up, EBR? Get rid of you, because you're absolutely obnoxious. Ooh, a T-34 or 85M. Don't mind if I do. Oh, pfft. What's up, Jackson? Ah. What a weird spot to be in. I'll take that hit. I didn't need to worry about it. They're just stuck. And he's dead. Alright, where's that stupid M12? We saw him earlier. I actually spotted him earlier and he got away, because artillery. There he is. I've gotten 3 kills. This is a really good battle with the T-43. But of course, it's mainly because I was top tier, so, you know, being top tier always gives you a solid advantage with this. There we go. Down to run some games for like an hour, not play them. Well, I'm just going to keep on playing World of Tanks. That's where I'm just going to stay on for the next couple hours. Got 3rd best on the team. Nice to hear. Sometimes it's hard to have fun in this game. Yes, I agree with that statement. Again, like, you know, the T-43, I don't, like, hate it on, like, a fundamental level. Because, again, if you get top tier, you get a battle like this. Where, you know, I got a Hand of God. I got a Sniper, Firefighter, Master Gunner, I got a Steel Wall in the T-43, for crying out loud. Duelist, and then Mastery Badge Class 2. So, like, you know, the T-43 isn't, like, the worst tank imaginable. It's just, I saw that. I'll respond to that when I get back into the garage. Like, on a fundamental level, the T-43 is not, like, the worst tank. But it is very reliant on being the top tier. Because when I'm top tier, I can casually punch through almost 2k damage and 3 kills. But if I am in a tier 8 battle, I'm going to be suffering for a good chunk of the battle. Yeah, it is over-reliant on being a top tier tank, which is unfortunate. Proficient Griller. Oh, okay, because today's Father's Day here in the US, and I think elsewhere too. Stage 40. Ooh, another day of premium. Whoopee, yippee. Alright, how do I... Oh, new pending invite. Friends, Pulse Shade. I'll accept that. And then we'll go ahead and invite you into... Why the Xbox friends? I'm gonna... Why is this so bad? Are you able to just join into my platoon? I have not... Well, there we go. Just got invited to it. Oh dear, wait, hold up. You're in a different server. What server do you default to, by the way? Because first of all, I'm in the US, and depending on how far that server is, the matchmaking is going to get incredibly ugly for me. So, I don't think it might be a good idea to play together on this, depending on how bad the ping is going to be. Yeah. How far am I now on the T-43 though? I'm halfway done with the T-43's grind to the T-44. So next the T-34 one. Yeah, EU, so it would be pretty bad ping. So I'm going to stick on this one, but yeah, just happy to have you in the chat. Just enjoy as we grind through. Just working our way through yet again more medium tank chaos. So now that brings up the T-34-1, which is a very long grind to the T-34-2. Yeah, that's fair, you know, just we're playing together in spirits, unfortunately denied by geography and the power of bad ping. What are we on? Redshire, and yep, first tier 8 battle of the day. We'll see how we can do here, because the T-34-1 is an okay tank, even in a tier below on this one. Nah, you're all good. I was just, yeah, you know, it's alright. I should have figured, given, after all, last time I was like, yeah, no, I'm over here playing at noon, and it was like middle of the night for you, so in that case, I think it should have kind of clicked for me as well that we're in very different time zones and very different servers. But no, that's alright. You're good. Alright, so let's see how we can do here with the T-34-1 in a Tier 8 battle. Tiger 2's not bad here on Redshire. And now it's all good. Onwards. Into battle in this somewhat okay tank. Well, England's already up, so that's not a surprise. Just kind of hoping that Serbia keeps that game close. My little Euro conversation. Alright, obligatory enemy light tank YOLOing up the middle. Nope, already been spotted. Oh, what's up there, Barask? And he took another ram. Suicidal Barask player 1000. Free kill, I'll take it. Well, that was a good, nice, and easy kill because that Barask was way too eager to run into combat. So the only thing is I have to contend with the very long aiming time on this gun. There we go. Decent hit. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Got body blocked by my own teammate, and that's already hurting. Alright, so there's a tank destroyer on that other ridge because he took a nasty chunk out of my health. Oh, wow. Bounced that, but I guess it's because the Tiger was reversing enough to angle incidentally. Ooh, a shot in SU-101, I'll take that. Another bounce. Alright, CS-40. Oh, jeez. Nice. CS-44 just got absolutely nuked to detonate. Ammo rack detonation. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm penetrating. There we go. That's a better shot. Alright, well I might as well try to help out the CS-53 in taking out the Tiger. There we go. Took another nasty hit. Lost the commander there, but he's back. Oh dear, artillery's on me now. Ooh, okay, we're good. I am not peeking that's SMV. Especially there's a soldier on right over there. Okay. We're good. Oh wow, that's a lot of guys up on that ridge. Rheinmetall Borsig. I don't want to probably take a shot out of him. Oh god, bad gun depression. Oh man. Fuck. Be gone, Artie. Leave me alone. Oh dear. We need the people on that western edge of the map to start moving up. Oh, criminy. They need to start moving up, because if not, we're cooked. A Lorraine 155-50, and it's being an absolute pain in the butt. Who am I spotted by? I don't see anyone. So Soldier On's moved up. Oh, I'm doing some spotting damage. There we go. I need to get a cheeky shot. Oh, missed the shot because the bloom on this gun is so big. At least I'm getting spots off because they were in the open. And yep. God, that gun depression is so bad. Yeah, and that's fine, you know, just having a good talk and helping each other out is always good. And yeah, the ping and... You know, I was a computer science major for a little bit of time before I switched to history. And yeah, the logistics of internet, because after all, we love internet. But when it's more like... The different servers is more because of the fact that geographically the distance is so long, it takes so much longer just for the messages to get sent. So that's why you got to invest in servers like everywhere. So just the unfortunate thing, because even though the internet is really good now, it's still limited by the distance of everywhere. Well, our artillery's starting to pop off. Wow, the Diamondback just casually sponged that shot from the arty. What can stop annoying artillery spam? The Diamondback, a heavy tank destroyer apparently. The fact that he has bounced like 2 shots from artillery is amazing. I love that. Yeah, this is a definite L. I don't expect an arty with 115 health to do anything. Well, even though we lost, it was a decent battle. Now that I have premium time, because I got it from the battle pass, I at least make some decent silver gain off of these battles instead of potentially just burning through it. So this is gonna be the worst match I've had in a long time. I am in a tier 9 battle in the T-34-1, which, mind you, isn't the best of medium tanks. So this might kinda suck. Alright, so let's see how just terribly painful this match can become, because I am bottom tier in a tier 9 battle, which is pretty rough, if I'm gonna be honest. So I think at this point I'm definitely going to be relegated to the role of just trying to be kind of not really an offensive match as much as trying to be a gremlin and like tracking people and doing spot assists. Because I am not even sure, like, I have no idea if I'll even be able to do damage to that object 430. That IS and the Tiger 1 I can do damage to, but I just don't know about, like, tier 9s. Those might be a problem for me. Pretty intense game in the Waffenträger Panzer IV. Nice. I've heard a lot of good about that one. That's why I'm currently, I think, grinding that line. And I accidentally shot that one right into the back of the E50. Oh no, not our WWE light tank. Okay. There we go, good shot into the IS. Something I can actually do damage to. Oh dear, that's a T-28 prototype. I ain't messing with that. I don't mess with the T-28 prototype. Okay, so it's not peeking there anymore. E50M took out the object 430, which is good. I just wonder if the IS will try to peek anymore. Oh man, and they got just a standard T-28. They got a couple of really heavily armored tank destroyers out in that little corner. Find a weak spot to aim at, but there's not a whole lot of options in this situation, so I'm going to back off because I can see they're causing problems towards the base. Pretty good tank line, especially after the Guerrilla 15 buff, but the tier, I believe, whole lane is now amazing. Yeah, I've heard so much good about that tech tree line. There we go, good shot into the Centurion. Got a damage on his on his gas tank. Another good hit. We're probably losing this because it's a 9-4 blowout in progress. Another good hit, but he's gotten into cover. Alright, so it's a WZ-111 right there. Oh, I have no idea what a bar is. Pretty sure it's a super heavy tank destroyer, is it not? Oh dear, this is a bad spot to be in. He's coming for me. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. This is, yeah, we're cooked. Oh, I'm the last one left. Goody. Yep, there I go. Yeah. I kind of figured there was a little bit of a mistype there, but that's alright. Yeah, the whole line is pretty good. Pretty spicy. Alright, Prokhorovka, not a bad map at all, but let's see what kind of tiers spread we got. Oh boy, another tier 9 battle. Yippee! Oh no. Oh dear, okay. This is gonna hurt. So they got an M46, an AMX, oh dear. Oh, they have a Conway, that'll be fun. So it's safe to say that everyone down here at tier 7 is going to have a real fun time on this one, considering it's a map with very little in the realm of cover. Pain, agony. The game saw I was having a good time with the Panther and the T-43, and it's like, now you gotta start getting put back in your place. It's time to remind you the suffering that's gonna be included with your Tier 7 package. And no, that's alright, I understand. You're playing some World Tanks too, enjoying the grind as well. I'm just fine to have little chats here and there and just enjoy what we can. Nice. Enjoy your time with your friends. Oh dear. This might be a little suicidal of me to... After that one. Alright, well I'll see you then. This might be a little suicidal of me to be pushing up the middle with the T-34-3, but to be honest, I don't really much care. I somehow missed that shot. This heavy metal hero M51 is actually kind of ridiculously dumb. I have not seen many people like that, and that's kind of a hilariously bad move that he just decided to sit there, but I'll take it. Alright, so the artillery has me completely dialed in. This is great. Try to relocate a little bit. Nice. You have a lot going on right now. Twitch, Discord, and World Tanks. Triple threat. Alright, there's a TS5. God damn it. This artillery's got me in sights again. Please finish off the RU. Please finish off the RU. Damn it! No one could finish him off. I'm kind of borderline scouting at this point in a medium tank. I have a dreadnought. That's gonna be a stinker. What the heck is that tank? The Teeth Breaker? That thing just shredded that A44. Poor guy. I have never seen that tank. And it just completely ruined that guy's day. I wonder if I can get a shot off on the Conway. I can. And I do. No, that's fine. I got a shot off, I did some damage to the Conway, and there it goes, dead now. Dude, the teeth... That is insane damage. Let me see if I can start spectating the Teeth Breaker. What kind of tank is this? It's got stupid rockets on it, too. It doesn't even have, like, an actual ammo count like usual. It just has an insane amount of... Look at this. It was free. I got it. It has, I think, 15 shots in its autoloader. So that's why they don't even have, like, an actual autoloader counter. They're just like, nah, there's not even the space for that. Let's see, who's the first guy to be spectating? Alright, the Chrysler K. Yeah, that's what I was kind of confused on. I was like, dang, that is some insane DPM. Because even if it's only 80 alpha a shot, you're firing 15 shots. So if you're in something like that A44, dude went from having full health to just gone in seconds. 1200 damage a clip. Yeah, that explains why that poor A44 was just erased. That is the first time I've ever seen that tank, and that is wild to me. But then again, that's also these are like the first tier 9 battles I've been in a long time. Because usually, even on weekends, well, heck, even during the weekdays, I don't usually see match spreads this bad. I'm usually, you know, maybe getting a tier 8 battle frequently, but getting into tier 9s is pretty rare for me, even in tier 7. It's free like 2 weeks ago. Wow. Oh, wait. Wasn't that part of the event for Warhammer? If I'm remembering correct. Wasn't that part of the Warhammer 40k challenge? I didn't finish that challenge, but I think I was going for it because I don't play the Cold War mode. So I was ignoring the other one where it wasn't like the orcs or whatever, because it was like, oh, I don't play Cold War, so I'm going to go for the tank that's actually within my tier spread. So I could have had that if I actually had been not busy for the last couple of weeks, but that is insane. Yeah, my gosh. Alright, so good to know. If I see a Tiefbreaker, I'm going to probably be dying inside as I get annihilated from absurd amounts of DPM. Wow, that was actually kind of brutal to watch, to be honest. So that gets us now to the Chi-Ri, which... Yep, I'm burning through... I'm almost done with all my boosters. I had like a massive stockpile of boosters, and I decided I might as well use them. Now the Chi-Ri's also on the final grind, the STA-1. Yeah, that's alright. I don't know, I was just really confused at what it was, but I was like, what do you mean? Free tank a couple weeks ago, and I completely forgot about the Warhammer 40k challenge. Alright, Highway, what's the bet on spread? Hey, a tier 7 battle, so I'll take that. Not a tier 9 battle, so winning in my book. Man, I just love the music on Highway. This map, this map has probably one of my favorite intro and battle songs of any of the maps of World of Tank, which is kind of wild to me because there's a lot of good songs in there, but I enjoy this one so much. Maybe out of the pure joy of hearing a guy go on a harmonica solo way too hard. I do wish that they had stood Zionki on this map, on console though, because that's a map I've been waiting from PC to get onto console for ages, mainly just because I also like the music on that map too. Even if, to be honest, that map is not the best, given it's literally just wide open field, trains depot, and a small town on opposite maps of the opposite sides of the wide open field. Yeah, I already have enough gold. I already have the battle pass actually right now. That's why I'm making sure to grind through it, because I want to make sure I earn back my investment. Because I was not expecting to have as much away time as I have been recently, but I think going forward I should have more free time to actually continue. But yeah, the fact that you can earn back your gold that you invest so easily is really nice. That's weird. There's actually no one pushing the side yet. Okay, so there's a tank destroyer back there. Ooh, that was a good snapshot real quick. Tiger 217. Get on him. There we go, another good shot on him. So it feels like the enemy team is just pushing the other flank. They're not even touching the town, which I'm fine with. But that also means that there are 2 tank destroyers are going to be on ridge lines. Oh, there's the T-29. Okay, they're starting to get a little into town now. Let me see if I can ruin the Panzer IV's day. Okay, so I have the Panzer IV proxy spotted. Hey, Panzer IV, by the way, this is destructible. Ammo rack damage, I'll take that 100%. He's now going to try to play Ring Around the Rosie with me. Yep, he's waiting for his boy, the T-29, to get over here. I'm to a good extent overextending myself here. Ooh, ammo racked, baby. That's why you gotta fix the ammo rack. That was a clean kill. I don't even care if I die. Take me. I dare ya. Join me in the Thunderdome. We've been joined by an IS-2. Nice. But I also have an IS-2. Let me see if I can try to sponge a shot. Ah, that was a bad angle. We're both side scraping each other. Let me focus on you real quick. Bounced. That's not good. Tracked him. Well, not tracked him, to track damage. Oh dear. Ah, yeah. I knew I was gonna die, so that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm good. I have more than enough gold to invest in battle passes because they're so cheap and you earn so much gold in the World of Tanks battle passes. They're one of the few battle passes that I actually do think is really worth buying, which is like rare, because they actually put enough gold in the battle pass for you to recoup how much you invested in it and get a little bit more on the side. Because I think it's only like 1,000 golder, I think. 1,000, 2,000 gold to get into the battle pass, and then you get like, I think 2,700 gold or so just by playing through the battle pass. So it's a very rare time that I actually do think the battle pass is actually worth it. And also, it gives you just a bunch of consumables. Because, like, a lot of battle passes, they just give you, you know, a bunch of cosmetic stuff that you might never actually use. That's, like, the problem with, like, for example, an Overwatch battle pass. It's just a bunch of cosmetic stuff that I, frankly, never actually use when I'm playing. But this, you know, I'm going to use repair kits. I'm going to use the XP boosters. I'm going to use, you know, X and Y kind of thing. So I actually find it pretty useful. Yep, ammo rack. That was a beautiful ammo rack too on the snapshot, but that's also like a learning lesson for that Panzer IV. If your ammo rack is damaged, you probably want to repair that as soon as possible. Because all it takes is another quick shot and you're cooked. Even though he lost in that one, that was actually really fun. That was a fun battle. Alright, so now we got another Live Oaks battle, and it's a tier 8, so not bad, because the Chi-Ri, I honestly found the Chi-Ri is a pretty sturdy medium tank. Encounter battle, so thankfully that means, hopefully, some consistent people around the base. one can hope. It is, after all, a multiplayer game, so you're never guaranteed to have your team actually cooperate. But I'm definitely in... I think I've really enjoyed the Chiri. I do also already have the auto-loader unlocked, but I don't know. I actually do like just still using the standard single loader, even though it's just like a very slight difference in DPM. Alright, so we'll see how things go. The Arty is a Lorraine, so another French Arty. Been seeing a lot of people using the French artillery today in these Tier 8 battles. And already, yep, some people on the hill getting absolutely lit up. Got a couple of spot assist on that, that's fine. Oh man. Already trying to dial me in. Please no. I'm kind of hoping that the enemy team is going down the southern end of the map, because then that means that they're just wasting their time. There's the Mauerbrecher. Okay, so that Arty's just taking random shots trying to hit me. He's got an idea of where I'm at, but he's just missing. Okay, he gave up on me. That's fine. Yeah, it looks like the enemy team's wasting their time. They're pushing the southeastern corner of the map on an encounter battle. Well, that's fine by me. I'll take a dub instead of just... I'll take a nice and calm dub because they forgot to push the actual objective. Yippee! Victory! Well, that battle lasted just a couple of minutes. I love when the other team doesn't actually play the objective. Let's go. Oh boy. How many times are they going to offer me the captured King Tiger? They've offered that to me 3 times in like the last 2 days. Alright, so that finishes up the Chiri for the day. And now, the tank that kind of low-key trolled me last week, the T-34-100. A tank that is a very long 106,000 XP grind to the TVP. Yippee. Alright. Alright, pitter-patter, let's get at her. Let's go T-34, see if we can get a quick dub with you instead of what happened last week, which was such a long time. Alright, Serene Coast. Tier 8, which isn't awful. It is also an assault battle, and we're having to attack from the low ground. This could be interesting. I actually haven't played a match of Serene Coast Assault ever in a long time, to be honest. I don't get to this match, this kind of map and mode combo very often. Oh, it's also double artillery. Let's go. Time to just really fight through this one. Casual texture bugging. Oh, Oh, let's go! The enemy light tank already killed themselves, so we're off to a good start. Maybe a good omen for this one. Let's go, boys. Let's get in there. Thunderbolt. Just spotted, that's fine. I can work with that. Oh, there's the other guy, a Vanguard. Frickin' tiny little bugger. There we go. That's a good hit. Alright. Oh boy, already has me dialed in. Leave me alone. I don't want to get even remotely bothered by them. That freedom's going to be a bit of a stinky problem, though, because if I recall correctly, that's just the T-26, the Super Pershing, and that thing has a really tough-to-penetrate gun manlet. Well, we've seen both the Arties, and they're already immediately looking at me. There we go. That gets rid of one of them, but honestly I would have preferred dealing with the Hummel over dealing with the M12. Yes, there we go. Both already gone, and I somehow bounced that one. I'll take it. Don't very often bounce shots with the T-34's turret. Getting some good spotting assists here, though. I'll take that 100%. Shice. Okay, so unfortunately my turret is too tall and is leading to a lot of extra shots being taken. Oh yeah, that's not... I ain't gonna be able to do anything against that guy. Everyone else, please turn your attention to the Freedom and remove him from the equation, because I'm not going to be able to do much against him, not with how big and weak my turret is. Dang it. Vanguard! Damn it! He picked the right time to bull rush me. Well, that was unfortunate. We're gonna lose this one most likely. Alright, so it's a tough one. This Vanguard's gonna over here and try and bother the IS-3, which good luck with that. Well, now the IS-3's left, so this is gonna definitely be a loss. Tried to squish the Vanguard, which valid. Those things are pretty annoying. But then again, that's why everyone wants to get one. Alright, so before I get into the next battle, I'm going to take a short little break real quick. Gotta do something real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back after a quick little break. Ready to get back into it with more powering through the T-34-100. Alright, Fisherman's Bay. I like this map. What we got? What's our spread? Tier 7, let's go. It's an encounter battle, which is always very funky on this map, but I'll take a Tier 7. Bunk. Let's go. Let's see what we can get up to in this one. As an aggressive Hellcat, I will admit. Got him. That was a good one. Just barely got that shot on him. Oh. Well, they're trying to push the base, but not really going to be able to do much of anything on it yet. Oh, there's Skoda. Bad idea. Dude was taking way too long to decide whether or not he wanted to keep me spotted. Should have just backed off, because I remember that's an auto loader. You don't want to keep yourself in the open with that while reloading. I'm actually in a really good spotting position here. A flank position, actually. Ah, there we go. Engine damage. Jeez, don't see anyone else, though. Except for this guy. Should do some serious damage to him now while I got a chance. He was actually using, I think, the long barrel. That's a rare thing you see on KV2. What's this KV1S up to, though? Ooh, shoot. Ow, ow, ow. So there's a couple of tank destroyers sitting back there. Got lucky to bounce one of those shots. Shoot, man, that's a lot of tank destroyers chilling back on the back line. Ah, missed. Okay, that's one of the tank destroyers that was taking pod shots at me, the Super Hellcat. Blow that track repair, I don't care, because there's a lot of them aiming right at me. I need to move. Need to get out of this spot. They know I'm here and I need to bugger out. Yeah, so unfortunately they got 4 tank destroyers all sitting on that back line, and they are going to outspot us by a mile. Shoot. There's the T-25 too. Get around the corner. And finished off by the Ickwagon. Oof. Yeah. So it's not looking too great for us. That was a tough one, but I did pretty good overall, stat-wise, for that one. I do really like the new gun on the T-34-100. It's so much better than the previous one. Oh boy, this VK-30 is going to have a fun time trying to do anything. He doesn't have a driver, doesn't have a radio operator. I would hope that he's blown it. It's on highway. Nice. Good map. Last game for the day, and it's on highway. You're at least going to get a good soundtrack for that battle. Now, hopefully your battle will be as hype as the soundtrack. Yep, there goes that guy. Crusader SP'd. So now what we have left is one Super Hellcat to try and carry this battle. That ain't happening. Yep. Alright, that was a tough L. 1,600 damage. Yeah, that was a really good battle. Unfortunately, just not the result we were hoping for. Oh boy, so it's taking a little bit longer to matchmake, and that usually isn't the best sign. It usually means I'm probably going to be in a tier 8 battle or something. Oh, El Haloof, okay. I already see a GW Tiger P, that's a tier 8, yep. Yep, tier 8 it is. Only one arty, which is a lot better than it could be. Could be a double artillery on tier 8, which would just be a nightmare. Alright, pitter patter, let's get at her. Oh, that's rough. This guy's on a more or less kind of stock Tiger. Good luck, buddy. You're gonna need it. Not in a good loadout for the Tiger. LTTB, what's up? How you doing? Nice! Enemy artillery already nuked the Super Hellcat. Alright. 50 TP, Tiger P, T-30, oh dear. Yep, all the heavies moving up, to be expected. I'm trying to figure out what this light tank thinks he's going to possibly achieve by staying in that spot. Comet, okay, I can work with that. You do want to back off, buddy. Comet and Motherland both up there. Oh, ooh. Somehow bounced that shot, and I bounced one right back. That dude definitely had the upper hand on me and somehow failed to pen. Ah, I shot that way too early. I need to let the bloom on this gun settle down a little bit before I just take a shot. I also need to be careful because now I know that the artillery, I'm only safe pretty much all the way back here. Because that tells me that the arty is, of course, straight all the way back behind their base. Tier 8, my friend, we're in Tier 6 and lost badly. That's rough. Tough way to end the day. Take a shot back out of the Comet at the very least, but we're going to start getting battered here. Ah. Oh, we're getting pinched. This is not good. There we go, good shot into the Comet. I'm fine losing a track there, I'm behind cover. Oh, hell no, you did not just leave me to try and cover this flank by myself, my guy. T-32, what are you doing? Screw it. Blow the healing kit too, I need that driver back up. That T-32 was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna leave you for dead, bro. I don't care, I'm out. Ah, god damn it. And I missed the shot into the cheek armor, so I can't do anything now. Yeah, we are starting to get battered here. Yep, there I go. Yeah, I'm hoping that today is not a repeat of last Sunday where the T-34-100 trolls me again. But it very easily could do that. I don't know. Ooh. Rest in peace, Rifle Borsig. Well, that was a tough one. Just frankly, got completely bodied. Tier 7 is the most boring. You know, I can agree with that, to be honest. Tier 5 is actually pretty fun because there's a lot of noobs, which means that's very chaotic, and no Tier 5 battle really feels the same. Tier 6 is actually right in that sweet spot because you can get top tier pretty frequently, and you end up doing okay. Sometimes you get in Tier 8 and it sucks. Tier 7 is just a long grind. You're always usually in Tier 8 battles. You know, today I've been getting lucky. I've actually been getting a lot of Tier 7 battles. But you're usually not the top tier, and you're in some pretty aggressively mid tanks, I'm gonna be honest. There's some really good Tier 7s, but there are, like, so many mediocre as hell, just Tier 7s. Yep, takes so much XP, because, like, right now I'm in, like, the last three of the tanks I've used today, the T-43, the T-34-1, and then the T-34-100, they are all very mid. They're good when they're top tier, but when they're not top tier, they struggle, and they just don't have any, like, good traits that make them feel good. Yeah. And, like, the thing is like, you know, Tier 7 for the American mediums, the T-20 is actually a pretty good one. I had a lot of fun playing the T-20, but I finished it off, so I haven't played it in forever. The Comet is actually a really fun to play Tier 7 medium. And then the Panther's a fun Tier 7 medium. But then from there, it starts to really fall off. There's a T-20 right there, speak of the devil. A lot of people moving up. I also do like the Chiri, I will say, but the other mediums at this tier are so mid, it's just kind of rough. Oh, T-3488, that's rough, buddy. Do you not have a... Dude doesn't have a fire extinguisher. Always gotta run the fire extinguisher, baby. Can I get this gun depression to work with me today? Nope. God. Soviet and Chinese designs having bad gun depression is always a pain in the butt. Then I can't do crap against these guys, because just the gun depression is so poor. Like, I can't literally hit any of these dudes without exposing a uncomfortable amount of my hull in response. Gotta finish off this T-34-1. Oh, what's up, T-20? How are you doing? I don't want to mess with you, really. Ow. Oh, he bounced that crap. Yeah, the T-20 is such a pretty sturdy tier 7 medium. There we go. Ouch. That gun also does so much damage. It's such a good tank. And I miss using the T-20. Instead I have this piece of shit. But at least he got over-aggressive, and I just got the kill. Okay, I need to be worried about the fact that towards the east the mountain's gone. Oh, you're kidding me. Yep, there we go. Right now, tier 7s, you have the German light tank, the Spa Panzer. I actually do like the Spa Panzer. It's a pretty fun little light tank that you have to play very differently, because it's more of like a light tank destroyer. AMX 1375, that one's fun. SU-152. The SU-152 is rough. It takes so long to get the good guns on it, and for the most part, just kind of is mid. Yeah, a lot of tier 7 tanks, you really have to get the top gun to be like having a good time. And yeah, the T-20. Oh, I loved the T-20. It was the first. I think it was honestly the first tank I genuinely got to tier 8 through. Because again, I mentioned how like last week I got the tier. I'm already at tier 9 on the Soviet heavies because of just the fact that when they rebalanced the XP, I had so much XP just stocked up. I was able to get through tier 7 and 8 for free. But the T-20 was the first tank I got to tier 8 just like normally grinding, and I had such a fun time doing it because it's such a good tank. I love the T-20. Same with the T-29. I think the American tier 7 medium and heavy tank are both really good. And like, even though the T-29 is kind of really mid until you get like the better turret, it's still a very fun thing. And once you get that top gun, it's just so satisfying. But that's the kind of problem with tier 7. Those kinds of super fun tanks are the exception, they're not the rule. Because for every T-29, you get the Black Prince. For every T-20, you get the T-34-100. Oh, I don't even remember off the top of my head. I forgot which tier 9 Soviet heavy I picked, because it was going along the line of the IS, and I know at like the very end you get 3 options. I have not looked at it in a while though, because I haven't really had a reason to check out my tier 9 heavy yet in a while. Because I'm still stuck here in tier 7 purgatory. I think it's the Object 257. I don't have the double barrel, because the IS-32 is the double barrel. I got it before they added the double barrel tanks to the game. And ooh, that T-34-1 nearly killed himself. You can do it, Black Prince. You can somewhere get to the... It's actually a great tank. Nice. Come on, Black Prince. You can do it. You can slowly trudge your way into the battle. God, such a bad tank. I don't even know if I'm actually done with the Black Prince grind. I don't remember. Actually, no, I am. I'm free of the Black Prince, which is so nice. Yeah, honestly, focus on the Steyr Waffenträger. That's like your biggest problem. You also have a cockroach. The E-25 is an absolute troll of a tank. Ram him. This Black Prince is really struggling. And he died. So now it's just the cockroach running for its life. Yeah, I'm very happy to no longer have to use the Black Prince. That was such a long and tedious XP grind. Because, like, the thing is, the Churchill 1 at Tier 5 is pretty solid. The Churchill 7 at Tier 6 is actually a really good Tier 6 heavy. But then the Black Prince is just so bad. But at the very least, the Carnarvon is, like, an actually solid Tier 8, and then, yeah, I've heard so much good about the Tier 9 and 10 being, like, really, really good. Yep, there we go. Alright, so another loss in the T-34-100. What is new? I'm also somehow still losing money at Tier 7 when I was top tier, which is kind of wild. And I still also have premium time, so, like, come on, man. Matters which tier 10 you pick, because the FE215B is not that amazing. I don't think I was going to go with the FE215B. It didn't look that enticing to me. Another tier 7, so please, let's get a win. Yeah, I don't think I was going to go for the FE215. I know that you have the two options, so the couple options, I was like, yeah, I don't think that one looks too enticing. I think I was going to go with, like, the Super Conqueror or whatever. Yeah. The Super Conqueror I've heard so much good about. Onwards. Oh boy, God. Double artillery, a GW Panther and a Hummel. Super Conqueror and the Chieftain Mark 6 are amazing. Yeah, I have heard very good about those two. I never hear anyone talk about the FE215 because I know it's pretty, really not that good. Especially on a comparison's sake, it's just not that good compared to those other two options. Okay, there's an enemy Comet. And there's an AMX Chaffee. At least it's an actual light tank. It's not like the... Oh, for crying out loud, already sees me. Leave me alone. At least we're actually dealing with actual light tanks and not frickin' EBRs. Those guys are so annoying. If I want DPM, go with Chieftain. If more turret armor, go with Super Conqueror. Okay, good to know. I have no idea what those couple of guys in the middle of the this map are doing for the enemy team. They're just kind of doing something kind of wacky. Couldn't get the shot off on the LTG. I have no idea why the enemy team has decided to intentionally put themselves into a kill zone. Nice, hit him in the turret ring so he can't rotate it. Jeez. Can't even peek much. Got really lucky with the chest he opened. The Barask, yeah. The Barask is a feisty little medium tank. But I still can't get over the fact that earlier today I had that one Barask just ram into me for a free kill. Okay, can these two artillery just go away? Alright, see you in a bit. But man, these two artillery are starting to tick me off, man. I can't even move without being spotted. Ow, shoot. I don't know who hit me. Oh my gosh, that artillery indicator. So that T-25 AT is coming for me. I see him. I'm in a bit of a bad spot though, because there's nobody near me to support. I'm dead here, no matter what. Yeah, I was all by myself. There was nothing much gonna go on there. So hopefully my team on the opposite edge can actually get something going, because, like... Come on, y'all. Got no resistance to the base. Oh man, double artillery, my favorite. Well, so the Comet is without a doubt the one going towards the front our base. I have no idea where the T-43 is at. He's probably somewhere hidden away over there too. I just don't understand why these guys are being so tepid. There he is. Like, y'all, it's just the T-43, which is not that good, and the double arty. Take him out. Alright, so we got one of the arty. Good stuff, AMX. Alright, so we just lost two of our people. The Comet took out the Snakebite, and the T-43 took out the AMX. Interesting tactical decision here by the Leo to go for a ram. That was very unnecessary. There goes that Hummel. Come on, you can do it. There we go, there goes the T-43, and now just the Comet all the way across the map. We just cooked the Achilles. Well, might as well just settle down and cap, get the win. Because the Comet's gonna have to try to cross all the way just to try and contest. Alrighty, victory! We have gotten a win in the T-34-100, which is in itself a major accomplishment. Alright, so that's some pretty good stuff. Got a win in the T-34-100. We're free from it now, at least for the day. Another stage done, and so I'm now slightly closer to being done with that long grind. So next brings up the Leo, which is one of the two mediums I have in Tier 7 that's actually not even done with the actual items to be researched. I'm still working on an engine, a 5000 XP engine, the DB605, because I still got that, a radio, and a gun before I can start even working on researching the UDES or the Emil. So that's going to be a long grind. So let's see what we can get up to, what kind of shenanigans we can get up to in our good old friend, the Leo. Steps, that's not a bad battle, not a bad match. Tier 8, that's not going to be as fun. Thankfully only one artillery. The only problem is it's a Tier 8 artillery, so it can do some significantly nasty damage in one shot. Someone paid up some cash for the Primo Victoria. See, I know right now they have a good couple of tanks going on sale for free XP. I looked and I was actually kind of tempted to get my hands on the Emil 1951. I'm not quite sure though. I'm still kind of deciding. There's still a couple of days left to make that decision. The thing is, I just haven't really seen any of the tanks so far on that sale that really deeply interest me. I did laugh a little bit though that the Stark Sturb S1 is so much more expensive, despite being in, you know, the exact same as a standard Sturb S1, just because it's camouflage. Well, actually, it's just painted in the Swedish flag, and then it's just actually got a worse camo rating as a result, which is really funny. Ah, I just missed. So the only problem is I'm the only one over here. And so, yep, I've been spotted already. I'm gonna start backing up. Oh dear. Object 468 all the way over in the corner. I'm not going to be able to contest that very easily at all. So I'm backing off. Nice try, turtle. Jeez, and the artillery just nuked the Tiger piece, so that's great. Oh my gosh, this is bad. This is real bad. There's nobody on this flank. Everyone all lemming trained on the west, and they're getting held up by like 3 tanks, which is pathetic. No. Our team is being stopped by 1 heavy tank. Everyone's was so focused on killing the KV-4 that they just completely failed to figure it out. Just God, bruh. I don't know, discombobulated by just the failure there of team. So now the big thing will be if our team can actually help either defend the base, or if they can at the very least contest their base. So we're even on kills, which is good, but so far they're more contesting the base. I like how our arty is pushed up here. Our dude just does not care. He's like, I'm gonna be up there on the front line. Even got the shotgun kill. So there we go. Threat to the base neutralized. See, one thing I do wish that they had brought in from the PC version was the two teams' respective health bars. So that's such a helpful piece of information to know whether or not, like, team-wise, you have health or not. Because right now it'd be good to know, like, more or less how much, you know, distributed among those 5 enemies there is health. Oh yeah, he's getting absolutely battered by the artillery. Also, the mega cursed nature of some of these mercenary tanks. This is a T-29 turret slapped on top of an IS hull. Ugh, such a funny little design. And I'm pretty sure that's using a German 88mm gun too, so it's just like triple threat of weirdness. And so the win, not looking too good. Not looking like we're gonna win this one. There's the L. Yeah, we're just gonna get right back into the matchmaker. Welcome back. We're just working through the Leo now. We did get a victory with the T-34-100. Another tier 8, but this time on El Alamein. That's an epic moment. It is an epic moment. A win with the T-34-100 should always be celebrated. So now we're just kind of working our way now with the Leo, which is the second to last of my Tier 7 mediums. The other one being the P-43 Tur, if I recall correctly. Yeah, a win with the TVP should be celebrated even more. Oh yeah, baby. We're going to be celebrating every single dub in that tank until I can get rid of it. Every damage I get, every penetrating shot is going to be a dub in that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody pushing this side so far anyway, so this little wolf pack of medium tanks, we can just run free, I guess, for now. Then hopefully harass the heck out of someone. Oop, my bad, my bad, my bad. My bad, bro. There we go. Enemy spotted. It's a Yag Tiger 8.8. That's gonna be a tough guy to. He'll hurt to take damage from. Calliope. That's not much of a threat. More of a nuisance, but the artillery is gonna toggle us in. And just at least destroy his tracks, so that way he, well, yep, he blew his ammo, not his ammo, his repair kit. Yeah, so the only way to apparently negate a Calliope being a turd and just firing shots over the ledge like that is to load high explosive and hope that the caliber of high explosive is high enough that the splash damage will trigger and do damage to the top of the turret. Which in itself, having to rely on that is incredibly dumb. Well, that Panther is in just the perfect spot to negate me from being able to bull rush the Tiger, the Yag Tiger. Stupid artillery, man. Oh dear. Of course now he's looking at me. Immobilize those tracks. I don't want to be anywhere near the front facing end of that. I don't want to be anywhere near the business end of that guy. Alright, he's got a destroyed engine, which is good. Oorah, 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 yay. Burn, 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 burn. Well, I'm going to use the speed here, take advantage, because I'm in wide open. Man, never mind. Artillery, baby. Yep, only 2 tanks can do that, yeah, because they're tier 10. See, I was having so much fun, and then artillery attacked. How dare I drive and not in a straight line for more than 2 seconds? Pain. Jesus. Ugh, stupid artillery. Without a doubt, fundamentally, artillery is a fun ender. Alright, well, at least we're doing pretty good, because we have a chance of winning this. The only problem is that the enemy team is all the way on the other side, making a good push. Yeah, how dare I try to have fun in this game? Unacceptable. That's why the fun police called artillery exist. And that's one of the reworks I really wish they would put on console. The high explosive nerf. Because if you nerf high explosive, first of all, you kind of do a major amount of nerfing of artillery. And then I also just hope that they rework artillery like they did on PC, where, you know, it's very rare that they'll be able to literally one-shot you like I did, because I still had a good chunk of health left, and I just got nuked. So I really hope that they somehow do that. Just so I... How long am I being on? Probably at least another hour and a half, I think. I'm gonna go for like a good 3.5, maybe 4 hour stream today. But yeah, generally on Sundays at noon, I try to aim for a good between 3 and 4 hour stream. Kind of just depends on how I'm feeling, but you know, overall, minus the annoying segments from time to time, I have enough fun on this to where I do enjoy going 3.5 hours or so. At the very least, it looks like we're on the verge of another victory. Three, 2, 1, and boom. Dubs. And I lost money on that battle. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, and I appreciate that a lot. It's always nice and fun just to have someone to talk to and just enjoy the time. So I appreciate that. Oh boy, Pitmaster. I am now... I'm just over... I'm 1,200 away. Ask it. I'll use it. Then I'll save up some... I'll just do the grinding. 500 horsepower and a good 19 horsepower per ton. That's actually a pretty good ratio. So better engine for the Leo now. And that moves us now to the P43 Tear, where I'm barely on the 8400 XP grind for the better turret. Taking a little bit of time to find a match. Sand River. And it's a tier 8 battle. Who would have thunk? Alrighty, let's get her going. And this thing's pretty much, for the most part, stock, so it's not going to do... I don't think it's going to be the most competitive. But also, at the very least, I just noticed there are no artillery in this battle, so... might actually be able to have a little bit of fun here. See, and that's what I was doing. I actually have already burned through all of my Commander XP boosters because of previous contracts requiring me to use a bunch of different classes of tanks. But I was doing that to try and work through and get some more XP for a lot of my commanders, because frankly, ever since the Commander rework, it's been unfortunate because of having to respec commanders after that rework. Oof. Not the best start here. Ah, probably hit him in the track. Yeah, I literally before I started getting back into the game recently, I never would use the XP boosters, but now I've successfully used a lot of them, which is good because they were just kind of just chilling there, and you might as well use a resource if you got it. Don't mind me, just gonna get that one shot off into the SU. Missed the shot at the Tiger. Missed. God damn it. Ouch. There we go, good shot back though. And there he goes. Oh boy, a Tiger P. Always so tough to get these guys. And another case of bad gun depression affecting me. There we go, hit him in the engine. And now he's on fire. Good stuff. T-29. The SC-152 is down in the canyon. Or the little river valley. Gotta go back and defend the base, y'all. Alright. Hoorah! Let's go try to stop a base cap in 30 seconds. Bro, why are you trying to cap now? There's literally only 20... There's 10 seconds before we lose. Actual bruh moment. 100 of the 4 time ones. Hard to burn through them at this point. Yeah, it takes a very concerted effort to burn through XP tokens. Bruh. Alright, so before I get back into battle with the P-43, I'm going to take another short break, refresh again, stretch, because it's good to take a small break like every hour or so. I know they say every 15 minutes, but like, man, ugh, I don't know about that one. Tank XP ones get burned like they weren't even there. Yeah, the Tank XP ones are gone like no tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm going to take a short little break here because we've been at it for 2 hours, and so gonna do a little bit of stretching and such, but I'll be right back, y'all. Well, alright, well we're back. I sat idle too long and so it booted me out back to the menu, so that's unfortunate. Refreshed and reloaded though, so I'll get back into it, see if it loads up soon, because it usually does take a small bit of time. Do I have any tier 8 mediums? I actually do have a couple of tier 8 mediums. There we go. So, let me just see. So my tier 8s, I got the Freedom, the tier... Oh no, I have a couple of tier 8s. So I can, these are the tier 8s I got. I got the Freedom, the Super Pershing, I have the Standard Pershing, T-42, the Huntsman, and the Standard Centurion. The Panzer 58 Mutz, the Heavy Mail here, M51 Sherman, the STG Type 59-2, and then the SDA-2 back-to-back. So I have a couple of tier 8s. I'm good for that. And then I have one tier 9, the Kampfpanzer 50T, and the T95E6 is my only tier 10. My only tier 10 artillery. Nice, that's fair. I think if I have the free time tomorrow, I'm going to play it, just casually off stream. It just really depends, because the weekdays are a lot busier than they used to be, I will admit. So, let's get back into the P43 Terror grind. But yeah, thankfully I'm at a pretty... Oh, check the contract to see how far I'm at. Yeah. So right now I still need another 5k damage dealt in general, and I need to destroy 3 more tank destroyers and artillery. I'm at stage 4 with 43 days left. So there's still a bit of time left. It's just that the worst part, this one's not too bad because tier 6 and up. This one's not too bad because also tier 6 and up. So stage 5, you need to do 4... You need to deal the amount of health that you have times 1.5 4 times. 25 kills, 37k XP. Stage 6, you gotta do 79,000 XP and then do 230 pens, which is not too bad, tier 6 and up. Stage 7 is where it starts to get bad, because that's when you have to be tier 8 and up. You have to deal 151k damage, destroy 115 tanks, and earn 169k XP. And then stage 8, you just have to earn 364k XP just in tier 8 and above tanks. So, the last 2 stages are like the struggle ones, because they're just really bulky, high number challenges. But I do reckon that, given that you're at higher tier, at least dealing like 1,000 or so damage per battle is a little bit more doable, because after all, just more health, bigger guns. Dang. Another tier 8. Tier 7, but I want to complete, I would get to the tier 10 TC2 and I would have to still play it for like 100,000. Yeah. It's quite a saga for stage 7, yeah. It is so much XP for like the final 2 stages, it is insane. But, it's one way to get a pretty solid tier, I think it's a tier 8 medium tank. And from what I've seen, just like from the subreddit and such, it's actually a pretty good tank. It's got a strong turret, all that good stuff, so it's a solid enough tank. It does what it needs to do, and I think it should be good. Still 100k XP to grind. That's a tank that you hop on and you you try to finish that stage with. Just continuously and slowly make your way through. That's fair. Decent thing to have in the collection. I have no idea who I spotted. If I spotted someone. Nice, and we've already lost 2 of our teammates, like, in an instant. Jeez Louise. We already lost 3 tanks in just a drop of a hat because they YOLO'd it way too far up. I was not expecting the CS-53 to be there. Got to blow the heal there. I can't afford to have both a destroyed engine, a damaged engine, and a gone driver. Ow. Nope. Yep. Yep. That was tough. No, you're all good. And yeah, premiums don't mean a whole lot, but they're helpful for recouping some of the like silver that you're definitely going to lose at the higher tiers. Because like at the very least, the silver gain bonus from premium tanks is nice. And so like that's with, you know, for me, like once I finish off the tier 7 tanks, I'm gonna use the premiums in tier 8 anyway, because I know I'm gonna need to be recouping some of the silver I've lost. But I'll mostly focus on tech tree for the most part. I just like trying to take advantage of the double XP bonus. Or at least the daily XP bonus, which I think is actually a double XP bonus today because of Father's Day. Yeah, when you buy, yeah, you're gonna get a good infusion of silver when you buy the battle pass. It's just one lone motherland trying to stay alive. Yeah, the Battle Pass is really worth it. Again, it's so good because all the stuff that it gives you, you'll probably end up using. There's only a couple of things that you'll get from the Battle Pass that I don't ever actually use. Because, like, they give you a bunch of silver, they give you gold, they give you, like, you know, camo vouchers and such. They give you, if you buy the Battle Pass, 4 tanks, actually. Because you get the 3 that are in the progression. The Motherland was not in the previous Battle Pass. I remember that much. I think it's in this one. Because I remember I did the entirety of the last Battle Pass, and it was definitely, the Motherland was definitely not in that one. Because the last Battle Pass was all themed about the Japanese tank destroyers. So the last Battle Pass was like, you know, the Jiro, I think, was the big one, but then you also got, like, the Orochi, which is a Tier 8 Oni. And yeah, I can definitely check out what tanks are in the Battle Pass after this battle. We just got another Tier 8 battle, this time on Live Oaks, and unfortunately it's a TDM, which I'm not really a fan of the team destruction mode in this game. It's not that it's like a terrible mode, it's just that it's, I don't know, I've much preferred, you know, standard battle or something, because sometimes these team destruction matches can take forever because you have to hunt down the last enemy, or vice versa, your last teammate is like taking forever to die. Well, this thing is definitely not that great in terms of where it's at right now. I do like the gun. The gun is actually not that bad for a more or less stock gun. It's just unfortunately it's like this thing's a slow clunker given its bad engine. Yeah. So, yeah, there is one French tank. The AMX Chaffee is one of the tanks that you get in the Battle Pass. I think I already got that one. That's like the early reward. That's like the early tank that you get. Because I do have like one at the lower, I think it's like a stage 25 or something. Then, as for other two tanks, I know there's the two tanks you get at stage 100. I've spotted a P-43 tear. My identical tank. Meh. Broke the track on the T-29, but didn't do a whole lot of anything else. Ah, son of a gun. There we go. Good armor angling going now. Oh, nice, Tiger. That's not good. Bounce another shot. Another Tiger, just YOLOing. There's a T-20 trying to be sneaky. Yeah, it's fair. Some of the tanks they put in the battle pass are just like, here, have it. They might not be good, they might, it all depends. There we go, get that guy. Oh dear. Alright, well the T-29 just YOLO'd by, I'm fine with that. Missed shot on the T-43, I think. Yeah. There's a whole lot of people here in this town. It's not big for all. It's not big enough for all of us. Nice. That T-20 cooked up. Oh, bruh. It was being blocked by the stairs. Nope, yeah, blow the repair kit on that. I'm not staying out there in the open. Oh, he bounced the shot. That's unfortunate. Some good urban combat there, though. I'll take it. Good scrap. Well, welcome to the chat. Seems like we got an auto mod situation. Add new account only. That was just barely his first message. We're gonna go ahead and delete that one, I think. Imagine if we lost, that'd be hilariously bad, but thank goodness we did not blow it. Can you check now? Bro's name is Bill Gates 1. Yeah, what a heck of a name. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check the battle pass right now, just seeing how much XP I got. Master Gunner Fire Effect Mastery Badge 3. Good stuff, so I can actually just use some free XP to get the next turret on the P-43, might as well. And then 9,000 XP for a better suspension. So turret, better view range, better rotation, and 100 more health, might as well. More chonky. Then also got rid of two of my two gold rounds. Alright, so let's see. So the season pass, so the earlier one, yeah, tier 25 was the AMX Chaffee. 25. Nothing there, nothing there. No tank there. Tier 75 is the Motherland, yep. And then at tier 100, you get the Heavy Metal Hero ISU 150, 130, and the K1. Which the K1, if I recall correctly, is, I think like an Era 2 or Era 3. So it's a Cold War tank. So unfortunately not usable in the mode I usually play because I stick to World War II, so I'll be able to use the ISU, but the K1 is just like, cool, I get it. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting the ISU. I'm looking forward to that thing because I know it's a beast. However, the K1 I'm like indifferent about because I'm like, yay, another Cold War tank that I'm not going to use. So it's all my tier 7, so I'll go ahead and move on now to tier 8. One Cold War and one World War II. Yeah, I don't care about Cold War. I remember, like, when they added, in 6.0, the Cold War, when they added that, I really could care less. I know recently they nerfed the silver gain because a lot of people were actually playing Cold War just to earn, like, a bunch of silver really fast, so they had to nerf it. Although they didn't have to. It's just that Wargaming realized that here, Wargaming realized, oh no, people are avoiding the grindy part of our game. We need to stop them. And so, bam, they slapped them with the silver gain nerf, which is really annoying, but what can you do? So without further ado, let's actually start. This is the first time using some premium tanks. Screw it, let's go Freedom. It's the season of Patriots anyway, so I might as well crack out the aggressively American tank. Yeah, I have 200k free XP. Because the thing is, I don't use free XP unless I'm within like 1,000 or so XP from a module or a tank, you know what I'm saying? I'm very strict about my free XP use. Which is kind of funny, because like I don't need to go that hard on being strict about free XP. But it also does give me the flexibility for like if I want to buy. Also, am I a free to play player? Yeah, for the most part. Like I used to put in since I'm on Xbox, right? There's the Microsoft rewards points. They used to be really good at earning them, so I used to what I do, save up until I could get like enough rewards points to redeem like a $10 gift card. I would then spend that $10 gift card on gold to buy whatever I need. So for the most part, I am just a free-to-play guy here on World of Tanks console. I have not put in actual money into this in years, which I'm happy with, because I understand like a game like this is totally trying to get as much money out of you as possible, but it's also good enough to where it doesn't force you to spend money, at least not a whole lot. And then now with the Battle Pass system, you know, if you had to spend money on gold, you just have to spend enough for 2K, get yourself the Battle Pass, and then you earn back your gold. And then also you get like, I think 10 days of premium over the course of the Battle Pass or something like that, so you get a decent amount of premium time too. Nice. Yeah, special packs haven't been a thing for the Xbox Game Pass. I used to be a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, but the perks that they were getting were not too good anymore, so I just went back to core, saving myself like $6 a month, because I can't just be spending $17 a month on kind of okay subscription on a bunch of games I don't play, so I dialed it back. But they still, you know, occasionally I'll look through the store and see a free bundle, but you know, for the most part, it's just, yeah, I'm free to play in this sucker. Suck it, nerd. Already getting denied by my strong turrets. Fight me! I love my beefy, my like, somewhat almost like a borderline heavy tank. Like, the funny thing is, I remember back a while ago, this was like a challenge to get this tank. It was either this, it was like, and 2 other American-themed premium tanks. I got this one, and I know like the other one was actually technically better, but I got this one because I just love the fact that this thing's turret is so trolly. See, I've already blocked 1,000 damage, so this is really funny. Oh dear. Ooh, a Yag Panther. He took out my tracks, but that's fine. They're making a major mistake by standing out there in the open, Yag Panther. Ouch. This is a bit of a risky spot. Oh no, not the radio, man. Alright, I need to back off. Because not a great spot. Jeez. I don't even care that I died, man. I blocked 2,200 damage already. PS Plus costs like $70 a year and you get 2 months, you get 2-3 games. Got FIFA, which costs $80. Yeah, no, what, like, I will admit that, like the PS Plus isn't too bad now, because the thing is that you get to keep the games. And that's how Xbox Live Gold used to be. But now, like, the Game Pass, you don't actually keep the games, which kind of sucks, and I do miss that. Because, like, I remember taking advantage of Xbox Live Gold and getting a couple of good old games for free. And, you know, like me right now, in my situation, you know, I'm a predominantly Xbox player, you know, I'm playing this on the Series X. Right now, I'm, like, on the fence of trying to get my hands on a PlayStation 4, honestly, because I have a PlayStation 3. I use it mostly to play, like, I have the Sly Cooper trilogy. I have the... Oh, it expires. You can't play them. That's unfortunate. God, I miss the days when we could actually keep the games. I miss those days. Yeah. And, you know, Game Pass isn't too bad, but I don't know. It's like both of them are doing their own thing. But I am planning on potentially getting my hands on a PlayStation 4 somewhat soon, because there's a couple of games on PS4 I do want to play. But I'm still working through a lot of my PS3 games, so I'm waiting to kind of work through those to justify it. Not sure what this King Tiger is gonna do all the way up here. And also, like, the thing is that, like, with Game Pass Core, to be honest, it's still pretty good. You still get, like, you get to play, like, 30 games for kind of free, more or less, so it's still a pretty good bargain. Yeah, and, well, to be fair, I understand that 100%. That's, like, I used to actually have an Xbox One, but, like, last August, it was starting to really struggle to play the games I want to play, like, it would actually completely crash if I tried to play Overwatch, or if I wanted to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh my gosh, that thing would usually just shut off from overheating because it could not handle playing Battlefront 2 at all. So that's why I got the Series X. And, like, you know, I'm kind of thinking, like, you know, yeah, I could get my hands on a PS5, but the thing is, like, there's not enough games on PS5 that I'd want to do to justify it, especially when all my stuff is on Xbox. Which is why I'm slowly working my way up through the PlayStation systems, because I have a PS2. I'm like, the PS2 was like my first console ever. And then we got a 360 for Christmas, and then ever since that, I've been an Xbox guy. Just because, you know, my progressions and such, my save progression, all that kind of stuff. So then I got a PS3 to try out, like, a couple of games, because, you know, like, the Sly Cooper Remaster Trilogy. I have the Ratchet & Clank Trilogy on there. I just got the Devil May Cry Trilogy on there. I also got the Metal Gear Solid, like, Legacy Edition collection, so I have, like, pretty much every single game in the Metal Gear series, which is pretty cool. But, you know, I'm just working my way up through, like, the PS3, and which is why I said, like, maybe get my hands on a PS4, because, like, yeah, I understand that there's some games that are going to run worse on PS4, but my main hope for it isn't to, like, use it for, like, multiplayer games that are cross-platform, as much as use it for just, like, the single-player games that, or, like, you know, the games that were made for it, that were really kind of designed for it, and nothing more, you know? Only reason I would get an Xbox is for Forza Horizon. Fair. I do enjoy the Forza Horizons. Though, to be honest, I haven't really played Forza Horizon in forever. I just kind of got bored of them. I loved Forza Horizon. Actually, I loved the entire... I like all of the Forza Horizons. I loved the first one. The second one was okay. The third one was great. I loved that one. The fourth one was pretty good. And the fifth one I loved because it was, you know, it's set in Mexico. And so, like, seeing some landmarks I recognized, which is really cool. But yeah, that's fair. I just have it just because all of my saves are on here, all of my progression. You know, like, obviously for, like, Call of Duty multiplayer, everything on all the old multiplayer games, all my saves and progress are on there, you know, and I don't really want to restart. But, you know, nowadays I would totally be fine, like, buying a PS4, PS5, because there's a lot more cross-platform, a lot more cross-save, you know. And yeah, I'm sorry to hear that Overwatch 2 has been kind of a major dud for you, ruined now. That's tough. It's always sucky when a game you really enjoy falls off. What character do I main? Well, I'm gonna be honest, I still play Overwatch, so the character I main the most is Moira. Moira is my go-to character in Overwatch. But the thing is that I know actually how to use her instead of like half of people who try to mess with Moira. Because too many people, whenever I see them play Moira, are just like focused on being like a third DPS and then they don't do any healing. When I used to like really like play the heck out of like really like daily play Overwatch, I think I could pretty like even in like standard casual play drop like a good 10k damage, 10k heal with Moira. I wasn't the best, but I was definitely better than a lot of other Moiras. Hardest things maining Genji. instant respect to anyone who mains Genji not on PC. Trying to main like Genji or Hanzo on console is like actually agony. Somehow lost this one. I don't understand it. And see, even though I did, you know, pretty mediocre, I still earned 13,000 silver because premium tank and premium time wombo combo. Usually pretty good with Genji, but I play with maxed out 7 sensitivity for obvious reasons. Yeah. You can't, it's so hard to hit, like, with precision players, precision characters, it's so hard to hit with consistency on console. Like, you can do it, but it is going to be so hard. Alright, so tier 8 on Abby, standard battle. I can work with this. The joy of actually being top tier on a frequent basis. Something I haven't felt for the majority of this 2 and 3/4 hour stream. Actually pretty good with aiming at longer ranges with max sends. Second main was Soldier and Widow, so no, that's fair. You have to be pretty accurate with both of them to do some serious good damage. Like my default like DPS until they introduced Venture recently in Overwatch 2 was Soldier. If it wasn't Soldier, I would just use Junkrat because Junkrat is so easy to turn your brain off. Did I ever play Apex? Like two matches when the game launched and never again. I have not touched that game since its launch. -3? Oh. Sorry about that, T-34. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep chugging. What are y'all waiting for? Let's get to battle. He immobilized me, but that's fine. He's just a little tank destroyer. Also played it for a good while, liking it. Yeah, it's always good to play games that require a little deep, like, you know, skill. When it's good to have some skill in a game. How did I just bounce a shot off a Dreadnought? That is actually insane. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, if there's a skill ceiling, not a skill ceiling, a skill floor, you know, it's pretty good. I just hope that the game's balanced, you know. Let me see if I can side scrape these guys. Oh wow, we got everybody on this side. Who hit me? No, you damaged my gun, how dare you. There I go. Yeah, that's fair. World of Tanks, certainly you need to have a credit card, yeah. See, the other games that I've enjoyed playing, like multiplayer-wise, I loved playing the heck out of Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 was actually the first game in a long time I actually dedicated the time to sit down and getting every single achievement in. It's the first game on since like a 360 game that I actually got every single achievement and did every single challenge on. I'm one of the few people in that entire, because the cool thing about Xbox is that it tells you like the percentage of people who have unlocked certain achievements. I am like one of a handful of people on Xbox who's actually gone through and actually gotten every single achievement in Battlefield 1, including which unlocking the Black Best skin for the land ship, which is completing every single challenge and campaign and all that stuff. And I'm proud of that. I love cracking out the Black Best land ship whenever I'm playing um, that game. I haven't played it in as much as I used to. I used to be like on that game daily, but after I completed like the majority of challenges, I kind of stopped off a little bit. I played Rocket League a little bit, and I fell off of it pretty quickly. Like, Rocket League is fun too, but I definitely didn't stay on it consistently enough. Man, I'm trying to think like what in my library I play frequently. Actually, I really don't care about that. Yeah, Rocket League is absolutely a game I 100% will be like, yeah, this is a skill game. You need skill to do good in Rocket League. And so people who are really good at Rocket League, major props to you, because that is some insane. There are, like, I've seen gameplay and like it is insane what people can do technique wise. It is like wild. So major props to like pro Rocket Leaguers. That is like next gen, like I can't even like comprehend what's going on sometimes. Yeah, I'm like really trying to think about what I play frequently right now. I got back into Destiny, which is really funny. But I'm more playing Destiny for the lore and the like story than I ever play for the multiplayer. I was never a fan of like the multiplayer aspect of Destiny. You can do 80% of all the mechanics in Rocket League. Nice. It's pretty cool. Respect, because that's like significantly more than I can do. Well, first battle using the Pershing. This is a tank I haven't cracked out very often at all. 2.4k hours. Golly, I don't even know how many hours I have in some of my games. I know, like, last year alone, I had an absurd amount of hours thrown into Overwatch and World of Tanks. Those two were my massive time sinks last year. I have no clue what, like, my overall time... Oh, shoot. I'm in a tier 10 battle. Oh, I'm cooked. First ever battle in the Pershing, get a tier 10. Rip me, I guess. 12k out, yeah. Some people, they can just no life a game and respect all the respect to you. I can't do that sometimes, even though I, to a good degree, no life like this. I am, to a pretty certain degree, no life in World of Tanks, but not nearly to the level as I used to. 500 days of gameplay, sheesh. That's a lot of damage. Yep, year and a half. That's a lot of free time I don't. That's a lot of free time I don't have. Because I can guarantee you my total playtime on a game, like even this, is nowhere near like that much. I'd be lucky. I think I don't even think I'm even close to getting like a 1,000 hours on this game. I just don't have that kind of time. Like, if you have that much time in your life to be able to do that, props to you, because that means that you're able to, like, you're probably living off of that, and good for you. Like, good for you if you can, like, live off of it. Yeah, that's my thought too. Like, if you're playing, you know, Rocket League for thousands upon thousands, it's definitely their job. And if they still enjoy it, you know what? Good. I'm glad that they're able to work a job that they can actually enjoy. Oh, you're kidding me. I shoot at a wide, flat side and it hits off the turret. And he's no longer there. People who have to... There's that Manticore again. So it took a shot from behind on the fuel tank. Storm Tiger P. There we go, hit that Sturm Tiger in the fuel tank. I'm dead here. Oh, I hit a rock. That's not good. Nope, bounced another shot. Dang, the Pershing is actually kind of tanky. I like it. Honestly, yeah. You know, I'm sure, like, you know, like a decade ago, 2012, you know, back when, like, MLG was just getting started, people, I'm pretty sure, were, you know, people were probably, like, just laughing. Like, no way. No way you can make your entire job, you know, playing video games. But now, you know, people get some insane, you know, deals to play, like, you know, to make their life Apex Legends or something like that. You know, the comp games in particular are definitely the ones that most people think of. Aggressively Warhammer tank right here. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'm pleasantly surprised by how tanky the Pershing is for a medium tank. Because I'm like, how am I bouncing so many shots here? Even when I was like in a really, my angles were pretty bad. This is the first time I've ever seen the Regal Dorn, and the fact that I do appreciate that at the very least they committed to the bit here. They're like, we're gonna put a tank that is Warhammer themed in the game, and we're going to make sure it looks Warhammer from every single, like, possible angle. It is just a Warhammer tank. Because it's just one thing to slap a skin on a tank, you know, but it's another to go all out, and I appreciate that. Wow, that's a long reload, but then again, it's an auto loader that high. Yeah, I think it's a second. Yeah, I can just see on like the indicator in the bottom left, it's showing a double turret. Well, it's a pretty close battle. It's an encounter battle, but on this map, it's like, you go down middle, you're gonna get absolutely lit up. Weaker gun for 20 minutes and fire stronger gun for 10 seconds. There you go. Gotta get the strat down. Getting lit up by a couple of high tier 10 tank destroyers. That's a nightmare and a half. Think he's still loading the first gun? Yeah. And there he goes. See, the only problem is that you have, you know, you're trying to outspot a couple of tier 10 heavy tank destroyers. Those tier 10 tank destroyers are just gonna rip you to shreds anytime you peek. Yep, 2 minutes to load and just die. And there he goes. So it's looking more likely that we're going to lose this one. Centurion AVRE. Interesting looking little gun. There goes, yep. Lost another one. At least we have a broken AVRE. These are the guys. This is the kind of tank that everyone hates right now. Oh wow, 455 damage. Jeez. Well, now it's all down to the T110E4 to try and clutch this, but he's definitely not. It's just, yeah, he's toast. Yeah, oof. 1,500 damage. My gosh. If I remember correctly, isn't there just a Churchill on the lower tiers that also is an AVRE? Because I remember that one's a pain in the butt to deal with. I'm pretty sure I've encountered like the Churchill AVRE, and it's an absolute bastard of a tank to kill. Alright, Siegfried line, please give me top tier, please give me top tier. I want to have fun in my new Pershing. Yeah, baby, top tier. AV and Taran are two of the most broken tanks. Taran reloads 11 seconds for 1,000 damage. Ooh, that's very extra spicy. That is very, very extra spicy. And has good camo. Oh, of course it's got good camo. You gotta have great camo for a thing that will nuke you in in an instant.
We're not getting paid by the hour.
Alright, so the only downside I can see right now is that the stock engine on this thing is pathetically bad. Nice! Somehow their heavy tank killed themselves. I don't even know how that happened. I'm going to assume he probably drowned in the lake down on the south side of the map. No Tiger 131 to deal with. My goodness, this thing is definitely slow. There's a banana buster. Banana buster and what other tank? Ooh, that was a good hit. What's up, Indian Panzer? Where's camo? Same reload for 200 less damage. The fact that... Wow. Because I do know that the Gorilla is pretty good, but it makes sense because it's a tank destroyer. It should be that good. Especially at tier 10. But that's really that's rough. Missed that shot. There goes the banana buster. Okay, Terran's a tank destroyer. Nice. So, super stealthy, super powerful, and will melt you really quickly. Good stuff. Alright, let's get rid of that GW Panther. We saw him. Oh, bounce us off the VK. Second nerd couldn't hit me. Alright. We're gonna be bold here. Need to get rid of that Artie. By bold, we're gonna... It's definitely on the... It's verging on stupid. This is a bad idea. But, you know what? We're gonna... Putting on our... We're putting on the super mega overconfident pants on, and we're gonna try to bull rush a GW Panther. Alright, Yag Panther, you did it. Congratulations. Oh, heck nah. I'm backing up. I don't want to deal with that guy. Yep, that's about as much damage as I was expecting to get from VK-168. Oh yeah, the Banana Buster is such a wacky name. Just as a whole. Ow, he is hurting me, but I don't have a gun that can do anything against him. I'm cooked. He's gonna kill me. Nope, he did not know how to lead a shot. Alright. Ooh. Man, I am getting so lucky with some of these deflections. This thing is tanky when it needs to be, that's for sure. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Oh no. Tank traps. Don't look at me. Alright. There we go, I'll get a cheeky kill at the very least. Maybe his brain disconnected. Yeah, I don't know either, because he would have killed me, because his shots were doing like almost 500. So I'll take it, but... Bro had a rush of crap to the brain. Alright, well that win was an absolute curb stomping, given the final margin was 10-0. The XP bonus for the day is pretty goated. I like that. It's giving me some good extra progression. Alright, so the T-42, I've actually never used this one. I don't even know, I forgot where I got it. Similar to the M46 with better armor, poor mobility, project discontinued, was later using the M46. I have no idea what you are. I also don't really know if I care to actually use you, to be honest. A solid tank? Yeah, I don't know. I might as well try it to see how it feels, because I haven't... why is all your ammo... It's only got 90 millimeter. I'm going to throw, like, 5 of each of these rounds in here. Because I don't know why it defaulted to 60. I'll give it a shot, because it likes to troll a bunch. That's fair. And you feel like you can't do anything. Well, then no wonder Wargaming gave it out for free. They don't usually give you the good tanks out for free. They give you the ones that are kind of funny. Because like, I'm going to be honest, I look at this thing and this just looks like it should be like a tier or 2 lower. It doesn't look like a tier 8 tank. Honestly, it just looks to me more like, it reminds me of the Super Chaffee. But the Tiefbreaker. I kind of do regret not actually finishing out that challenge. Tier 9 battle, double artillery, but there's only 3 tier 9s, so it's not that bad. Oh, this thing does have terrible mobility, wow. That early acceleration's pretty bad, but it gets up to speed at least, so there's that. Yeah, 15 shots is insane. That thing, if I see one of those running at me, I think I would just actually set the controller down and just give up. Because I don't know how I'd be able to survive 15 shots from the Tiefbreaker. Nice. Tiger 2 just bounced. Oh, I didn't even load a medkit. Crap. I forgot to even load the most basic of essentials on this thing. Wow, I've already lost the majority of my health. Rippin' pepperoni. Just never stops, only suffering. Oh, what's up there? Hello there, M46. What you doing? I got a kill. Yippee. I just made a fatal error. I don't even have consumables on here, so this thing is going to suck. Oh, that's awful. That is a lot of youch over there. Oh man, it's Leroy Jenkins going in the Object 703. Leroy Jenkins. That's a throwback. Ouch. Oh dear. Stay back. So it was massively unfortunate. Some of the worst DPM I've seen. I don't remember this about the tank. It's not that it is 9 seconds for 240 alpha. Yeah. Like, if you don't have the speed loader, you're a good reloader. It's gonna take forever. I don't know. I was giving it a shot, but like from my initial test and feeling on it, the gun's okay, but the problem is like that thing has such bad armor for it to just... It doesn't give you any of the benefit that the Pershing does, you know? Because the Pershing at least has the armor, and so it's also a standard tech tree tank, so you can progress to a better gun. That thing doesn't have a better gun. That is the only gun. Oh, rest in peace, 1815. You ain't doing anything. Well, that's a boxy artillery tank. It's like 15 deep, 100 DPM on a tier 8. Yeah, a tier 8, and not only that, but a tier 8 premium tank. You'd expect a little bit more from a premium tank. I'm not asking for something OP, but I'm asking for something, like, tolerable. Yeah, let me check in the stats on this thing to see how it's doing in terms of actual stats. And even when I lose, I still make 37,000. See, this is why playing with the premium tanks is good. You get money back. Oh, I did that. So let's see. So the T-49, 280 alpha damage with standard armor piercing. .280 alpha damage, a 208 penetration, an array of fire of 659. Alright, let's see. The gun. DPM 1845. Imagine, no wonder they gave this out as a free tank, to be honest. The fact that the Pershing, my stock Pershing, has 2100 DPM. The stock Pershing has a higher DPM. Let me see what, yeah, let me see what these tier 7s got. So the Panther has 2000 DPM. The T-43 has barely 30 less DPM. The fact that it is only slightly better than the T-43 is hilariously bad. Yeah, that's a bad one. Alright, so it's safe to say I'm never touching the T-42 again, because that's actually atrocious. However, let's see what the Huntsman's got cooking. Huntsman also has 1800 DPM, but it's also like a Centurion, and I think this one's actually not that bad, because like you're supposed to be more mobile, and I believe it reloads way faster. 8 RPM. Yeah, so a little bit faster. Let me actually make sure I have consumables on, because yippee, I almost messed myself up the last match. Alright, so this will be the first time in the Centurion. Let's see, unassigned. I just laugh at the absurd amount of, like, the random commanders I've started to acquire over time. And then some of my certified hood classics from the old days. I miss some of those ones. Too bad I can't use these two commanders because they're locked behind only being on freaking mercenary tanks, which is so dumb. Some tanks have 4k DPM, and the T-42 can play against them. Yeah, it's really bad. Let me just throw Bro into that and just give him 6 cents. Alright, so let's see what the Centurion can do, because the Centurion has just 1800 DPM, but it also has, I'm quite sure, a lot better of a freaking fire rate. So let's see what the Huntsman Centurion does. Nebelberg Small, another top tier battle, 100% dubs. Oh boy. So let's see. First ever try using the Huntsman. We'll see whether or not this is actually an amusing tank or not. Nearly 8-second reload, which isn't cash money, but that's fine. 7.4 seconds, so not bad. Could be a lot worse, but yeah. Premium Centurion. At least it'll have good silver earn. I'll take that. It's also a team deathmatch, which I'm not really a fan of this mode. I feel like there's the other modes in this game are better. That's just because I like having an objective to play instead of just kill everyone. So yippee. Solid hit on the Breton Panther. My problem is now King Tight. Ooh, that was a good block off the turret. Nope, nope, nope. You're not getting me. You know, I honestly have no idea why they decided to kind of like... That's like some next-gen trolling, to be honest. Like, imagine it's like you spend money on this tank. And you're like, man, I can't wait to use my new... We're just tracking each other. Man, I can't wait to use my brand new premium tank. I wonder how good it's going to be. And then you get slapped with like some really just mid DPM. That's actually really funny. Wargaming with some next-gen trolling. I do like at least the pen on this gun. Even though the DPM is pretty mid, it's got good pen. And to be honest, it's a freaking British tank, so that's kind of like par for the course. Bad DPM overall, but like really good penetration values. Run, little Jumbo Sherman, you're going to die. Oh, this Brumbar's cooked. I forgot the splash damage. Bye-bye. No, it's fine. We can leave him there. He can just suffer by himself. Ooh, Rhymedal Borsig. 250 alpha with a 5-second. That is insane. Yeah. See, the T-44 is a good example of why people joke about wargaming having Russian bias. And, you know, they kind of have a point with that one. Because that's really good DPM. For a tier 8 standard tech tree medium tank, to be honest. But it is very funny to me right now that these couple of premium tanks have just kind of middling DPM. But I will say, I actually did like playing the Huntsman right now, because it's got good mobility, the penetration on the gun is really good, and the turret is actually, I trolled a couple of guys with the turret armor, it's really sturdy. Me grind it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Once I'm done with the T-43, I know that on the other side of the hill is actually good, fun gameplay.
Best job I ever had.
So another dub there. Ooh, baby, 70,000 silver? That's good. Making my money back. Tier 9 is what I'm on, and even the stock gun other than penetration is good, but when you get the top gun, I believe it's the same as tier 10 with a higher reload. Dope. That's going to be so good. So that was actually a fun one. I enjoyed that battle with the Huntsman. And so now, I go to the actual default Centurion, the Mark 1, but I have a really good commander on it, because, you know, Thompson's a rank 4 commander. I just casually have to get 5400 XP to get the better engine, or an improved engine, because what's the stock engine going at right now? 600 horsepower is not bad. Alright, so let's see what the Centurion Mark 1 will be cooking. I don't expect the gun to be that good, but how much XP do I need to get the T-44? Pfft, I think like another 45k. I still need a hefty amount of XP to get the oh gosh, the T-44. Well, just my luck, I have been put in a stock Centurion into a tier 10 battle. Oh dear. They have a Death Star. Ladies and gentlemen, I may be cooked. I'm pretty sure the stock gun on the Centurion is just the best gun that was on the Comet, which is to say, kind of useless. That's fair, but I would have to save up my boosters going forward. Yeah, I can already tell the stock Centurion's gonna be not that fun. This thing is slow, and I'm pretty sure it has the same gun that you get at the top of the Comet, which is to say this thing's gonna suck against tier 10 tanks. Yes. I'll just have to save them up instead of doing what I've been doing, which is using them, like, instantly. Oh wow, the Death Star already annihilated their teeth breaker. That's fair. Yeah, I think I should definitely start doing that again. I was just blowing through them because I had such a massive stockpile and I might as well have used them to help get through the tier 7 grind, because the tier 7 grind is just really kind of meh. But, yeah, no, definitely should start saving them going forward and then use them when I'm trying to do a more concentrated effort. Okay, Tiger 2 I think I can do damage to with this gun. Stinking artillery already focusing us up now. What's up, Standard B? Oh wow, he's doing a lot of damage to me. That hurts. Oh, is it just me and the Sturv K up on here? Oh, we're cooked. That's not good. There should definitely be more than just us two all the way up here. Ow. Oh, I'm just about to die. Oh no. The Czech tier 8 heavy, nice. That's a pretty good goal to go for. Nice. Yep. No way I was going to get out of that situation. And nice. Hopefully you're able to get your hands on that one soon. Because sounds like it'd be a very fun time. Two-shot autoloader with 440 alpha. That's really good. That's some good. Now that's a lot of damage. Yeah, for a heavy tank, that's really good alpha damage. Oh wow, almost 40-second reload for this Death Star with a damaged ammo rack.
Pull back. We're in over our heads.
Muravanka and another tier 10 battle, man. What the hell? Oof. Well, I definitely do think that I'm just going to try to hopefully get a win with the Centurion before wrapping up the stream today. They nerfed the tier 10 after the update, and since I don't have my old account, I can't check if it's still good. RIP!
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, we're on assault, so we just need to hold back and try not to get absolutely blasted to start. Oh, there's a Barask already running around like a lunatic. Oh boy, 2 tier 10 Swedish heavy tanks going at it one another. Spirit of War, Barask. I'm not going to be able to do anything against that Kranvagen. Yeah. So it used to be just pretty much in a class of its own, but now it's back to being more on par with its the opposition. That makes sense. I'm gonna not be on this flank because the fact of the matter is I'm not gonna be able to do much on this flank. They already got all their heavies all up here. Do not shoot me, it's okay. So I wonder what the enemy is doing up on this middle. I don't know if they're really doing a whole lot in the middle. I also have no idea what the heck the rest of the mediums on this team are doing. They're just kind of sitting around. Oh, hello there, Dragon. I bounced it.
Driver's back in the seat. No good.
Yep, I am just getting ripped apart.
This vehicle's finished.
Dope. Yeah, that stock gun on the Centurion's just not very good. Cause like it's the best gun that was on the Comet, and that's a really good gun for the Comet because it's a tier 7. It's really bad for a tier 8 gun because it's got really bad pen, it's got a high fire rate, and it does pitiful damage. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot of bonuses definitely going in favor of it still being good, but there's still obviously the potential for it to not be good after a nerf. Well, since there's still a lot of tanks left in this battle, I'm going to quickly disappear for a second. I'll just mute instead of going to the dashboard, but I'm just going to quickly disappear for a second. Alright, now I'm back. Let's see, the reload got nerfed by like 2.5 seconds, accuracy got nerfed, but of course this is not going to be anything like a derp gun. It's not going to be as accurate as mediums or tank destroyers. Good thing, I would say, because your heavies... Yeah, heavy should not be snipers. Heavy should not have the potential to be, like, sniping. Well, we might actually win this, which would be nice. Yeah, that is another thing that PC definitely does a lot better. So let's see, what's this matchup? So a Gorilla 15 and an Artie taking on a Doom Turtle and a Bat Chat Artie. We just have to make sure they don't cap within a minute and a half, because we are the defending team on Assault. And yeah, I definitely admit there's a lot of quality of life bonuses that PC has. And I really, really wish that those would get moved over onto console too. Because there's some changes on console that are still holding it back. Our Artie's crammed in the corner. Yeah, but the thing is that he's already messed up. The Gorilla needed to be capping like an eternity ago. They only have 40 seconds to either kill the turtle and the other artillery. So we pretty much have this dub in the bag, which is good. Oh dear. So the Gorilla took out the Artie, but now he has to, yeah, he's not going to kill him. He has to find him in 12 seconds and deal 1700 damage. So W. Yeah. Yippee, I did like nothing, because again, really bad starting gun. But at the very least, XP bonuses I'll take. So still have yet to do a battle in the Panzer 58 Mutz, because I got that from, this was in the last battle pass. I've had this tank for ages, and I think I've only played like 2 battles in it. The STG I got from, jeez, man, it was back when they were starting to do almost battle passes, but like the old World of Tanks system used to make it like really weird to do a battle pass system, because it used to be like a mission instead of an actual season section. I've had this thing since then, and I've loved the STG since. I've only done like 1 battle in this sucker, the Type 59-2. And then I've done like 1 battle in this, and then I've never played with the Sentry because I just got it. There's some pretty amusing vehicles in my garage, to be honest. Ones I definitely need to crack out more, but I think I'm going to hopefully be able to sooner or later, thanks to this the AMBT contract. I'm going to have to crack them out a bit more. Let me see. 9 centimeter. It has a 90 millimeter gun. Forget, what is it? Isn't the Panzer 58 Mutz? It is a Swiss design, yes. Interesting. Pretty interesting history. Do I want to do another battle before wrapping up the stream? I'm not really quite as sure, to be honest, because I've not been a fan of getting thrown into the tier 10s as much. Who guessed it would have had higher DPM than the T-42? It's a miracle. Let's see. Super Sherman still has better DPM. The STG has way better DPM. Type 95-2, 59-2 actually has worse DPM than the T-49, which is interesting. SDA-2, and then these are the exact same tank. It's just that one is the black edition, and the other one is just Japanese styled. So it's very funny that I have 2 of the exact same tank, just a different paint scheme. So pretty funny, but yeah, higher alpha, just slower reload and all that stuff, which makes sense. But yeah, no, there's some pretty interesting tanks in my garage. I've just accumulated over the years of playing this game, and I'm definitely going to be using these tier 8s a little bit more soon, given that I'm getting slowly closer to getting done with the tier 7 medium grind, and of course the contract. Let's see, today, so now I'm on stage 48, which is actually pretty good, because I started today on stage, I think, 42. So I got through about 7 stages or so over the course of today, which isn't too bad. Yeah, funny that almost, yeah, without even any equipment, nothing. It just really shows that the T42 is actually garbage. So, ultimate troll job there by our friends at Wargaming for giving us such a terrible tank. Let's see, what else am I looking at? Medium tank mastery. Working through. And then now I just need to destroy tank destroyers or artillery. Lamau. You're on stage 68 of the battle pass. Nice. Made some pretty good progress. You're almost there to the motherland. You're almost done to a degree. I just need 3 more kills of tank destroyers. That's really funny that I haven't been able to kill tank destroyers or artillery today. But you know what? Whatever. That's not too bad. I'll be on stage 5 soon enough. But this is a pretty good contract to work with. One that I think is going to be actually potentially pretty helpful for getting me at least to progress a lot more through my medium tanks. Almost all the weekly challenges. Sheesh. Let's see. So I still have 3 more of the week 2 challenges to do. Still have the majority of the week 3s, and I'm almost done with one of the week 4 challenges. So that just means that once these start registering and finishing up, oh, I'm going to get a bunch of progression in like a massive spree. Oof. Well, I think I have 2 challenges left in week 4. Nice. So you're on top of it, and then you'll just have to wait till Tuesday for the server reset, and then bam, you'll be back at grinding through weekly challenges. Well, I will say, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping up this stream. A good bit of progress made here today on the AMBT grind. Completed 1 stage of that, and just tried out some more of the tanks in my garage that I haven't had a chance to try out, or got some more progress on some of the tanks that needed progress. So, while we're wrapping things up, I will say that this coming Wednesday will hopefully, the plans might change because after all, it is a holiday. It's Juneteenth, so I have the day off of work, so I might end up doing something with a friend. I'm not quite sure. So this Wednesday may or may not have a stream. I'm hoping to have a stream, but that all really depends on what the plans end up changing, if they change. But the plan is for this Wednesday, yet another single-player-oriented stream. It is going to be wrapping up the Modern Warfare 2 campaign on veteran difficulty, because this past Wednesday we made some really good progress. We're almost done with it. I think it's only like 4 missions left in that one, so almost done with the first single-player game series on the channel. And so it'll be fun doing that. That'll be at about 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then once again next week we'll be back for another multiplayer stream. Depending, I guess, on how much of my fill of World of Tanks I get during this week, I'll either play more World of Tanks next week or I'll do an X-Defiant stream. I'm not quite sure. I'll feel it out by next week. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. You know, it's been a good almost 4 hours, but thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. And well, have a good rest of your day.